big toss to win, I think, and no changes for the Kiwis. How important is the top order on a surface like this that we expect to get slow and low? Seifert, Allen, Ravindra been in good form, and then a really experienced middle order. They've got left and right hand combinations, and then a couple of spinners, a couple of quicks. It's such a versatile team.
And Nasser Hussain, England, one change.
Yeah, one change. They have been unchanged for the last 5 games, but probably due to conditions, Rayan Ahmed comes in for Jamie Overton. They would love their openers today to find some form. Salt and Butler at the top of the order. It looks like Brook will stay at 3. Why not? Here are the 2 Kiwi openers. Always a great game, this, between New Zealand and England.
New Zealand bowled 17 overs of spin. World Cup debut for Rayan Ahmed. Special occasion for him, and that will be conditions driven. Harry Brook said at the toss that for Archer. Slower ball to start.
Yeah, excellent call, Ian Smith. Before a ball went down, he looked at the field, and he also knows this pitch. England know this pitch. They'd have done.
Just a little bit of seam movement, and we might just see a little bit. It won't last long. Might see a little bit of that, but that definitely had some from Tim Seifert's point of view, and that's given all right. He's given now, caught behind, and Tim Seifert has decided he will review it straight away, which is a definite sign he believes it was not bat, maybe back leg.
Well, Jofra was completely convinced. He thought it was an inside edge. Another
single to get New Zealand underway. It's been tough going early.
And this is why I think a good finish.
Beautifully played. Very clever batting from Tim Seifert. Got across to off stump, accessed deep backward square where there were vacant spaces. 8 off the over from Dawson, and after 2 overs, that's New Zealand's. What's that? Out of the middle, and clears long on with real ease. Lovely timing from Allen.
Now he regrets going back to the slower ball. And it was just that fraction full as...
First time actually Finn Allen's been hit for 6 in the power play in this World Cup. Sorry, Jofra Archer. Finn Allen taking him down. Oh. Young bunch. And get it again. Tim Seifert looking up the line over extra cover. Beautifully timed by Finn Allen. Use of the feet, spot on, getting him into a perfect position.
The telegraph change there from Dawson because long on went back.
Oh boy, that sounded good, looked good. To Seifert, it raced away over cover.
Yeah, first fraction of width. It just takes one stump too wide to these world-class.
Oh, Seifert. And again, down through mid-on, and that'll race away as well. There's no stopping it on this fast surface. Oh, even better. Deep, over mid-wicket. They've got Archer's measure all of a sudden.
Yeah, and Harry Brook's thinking, should I have bowled him 3 in the power play? Have they just got used to that pace and that length? Should I have changed it?
That was there to hit too, and he just could not get the timing, Seifert.
Yeah, that was more in the slot than the previous 3.
Waited, and he's nailed that wide of long on. That is a fantastic strike from Finn Allen.
Brings up the 50 partnership as well. Real change in bowling as well.
Slog sweep. Man in the long on position can't get there. It's Banton. He was a little bit in, trying to perhaps protect the 2. I'm not sure he would have caught it even if he was right on the fence, but he's got all of it. As Tim Seifert, another 6. Tries to go again, and it is a stumping opportunity if he's lifted his foot, but I think he's out. I think he thinks he's out and is walking off. So Rashid gets dumped for a big 6 and then has his revenge. England had their first breakthrough, but only after an excellent start from New Zealand. 64 for 1. Flip leg side, he's picked the fielder out. 2 down, safe hands of Bethel.
Well, this is a gift for England. Tim Allen, who has looked in good touch. Jack's introduced into the attack to primarily bowl at Rachin Ravindra, you would say, but this is an absolute gimme. Chips it pin high, straight to Jacob.
Big boundary to try and flip it for 6, or was he trying to flip it in the gap?
I wonder whether he was just trying to flick it more.
Leg stump. Down the ground, it's a slowish delivery, and that's a fantastic strike. Phillips is a muscular player, and he's a dangerous player.
Lead striker of a cricket ball, Glenn Phillips. This is picked.
Glenn Phillips. This one's pulled away. As he pulled it away into the gap, he has terrific batting, waited on that, picked the length so quickly, placed it so perfectly.
I figure from a batting point of view, it might be slightly shorter. I don't think it was that short.
Maybe that's why he starts with a full toss. Maybe he's a little bit rusty, Nass.
Yeah, he's had a dodgy digit, hasn't he? He's had a sore finger, which has stopped him from bowling.
Call is 2, and that's the kind of pocket there. Firmly hit down the ground and absolutely straight, and therefore a boundary, the result. He's come out and looked in tremendous touch as Glenn Phillips.
Any time that England have overpitched today, they've been hurt.
2, says Phillips immediately, and 2 will be the result. So it's another decent over for New Zealand. Nice debut in the World Cup. And he starts with a wicket. Would you believe it? It's Bethel out in the deep, the very safe hands of Jacob Bethel and Rehan Ahmed into the side and immediately into the wickets.
Yeah, it was a bit of a drag down. It was a wrong un. Rachin Ravindra trying.
Firmly hit. Phillips has played a really good hand here. Immediately that he came to the crease, he's looked in confident touch. He's whistled on to 26 from just a dozen deliveries.
Still in the turn.
Yeah, well hit. And because the man has to be in, because of the size of that boundary, I think it's Phil Salt out there. He's about 15, 20 yards in from the boundary. So this is one bounce 4, but way over Salt's head. Mid-wicket is open, and mid-wicket is exactly where Mark Chapman goes. So this is a good end to the over for New Zealand. Consecutive 4s, 116 for 3. He's bowled it beautifully, hasn't he? He is such a good bowler. Bowls it slow, invitingly slow, but there's very few get a handle on him.
No, and drinks again. The value of drinks, and just stop.
Lovely, lovely bowling.
Yeah, clever use of the line.
Hasn't found it again, and straight to Will Jacks, who holds on at long off. Dawson gets one.
Yeah, brilliant from Liam Dawson. Start to the over. Phillips off strike, then tying Darryl Mitchell down. Couple of dots.
Bowled him. Lovely flight. Deception from Jacks. Phillips now gone.
Yeah, brilliant plan, brilliant execution. The in-batter Phillips as well. New Zealand. Momentum you can pick up is the boundary. The much needed one for New Zealand. Makes the run.
Just the one, it's not. It just skipped off the surface. Tom Banton has let it slip through the hands.
Brilliant.
Bowled him. Got the line right, a little bit of leg spin from Rehan Ahmed. He's got a couple now.
Controls his length in this over. First and third delivery, this one.
Gets that one. He gets that one to Satner, finishes the innings with a maximum. It'll be exactly 160 required.
on a surface like this for quite some time. So it's going to be interesting, really interesting. 159 for 7 could be challenging.
So we're in the business end of this tournament. It's been a wonderful World Cup. So many different venues and different pitches. The associates did brilliant in the first phase of this tournament. There is that nip-backer going down the leg side.
And no problem there, but there was problems for Nasanka.
Oh, he's making it talk, and that is a jaffer. Matt Henry always with the new ball. You can rely on him. He is quite brilliant. And Salt again falls cheaply. Oh, now is that a jaffer? It is. Butler goes for a duck. What a beaut of a delivery. Bounce movement.
I thought I was about to say, well, he hasn't got a duck yet.
Oh, inside edge. And that has gone away to the boundary. Bethel will take it. England will take it. 8 for 2. This time he does get it. Charges and slaps it over cover point. It's one of his favourite shots off the seamer.
I think it's a better bet too than trying to lap it over fine leg.
Gives himself room again, scoops it, and scoops it all the way. A remarkable shot into the screen, all the way for 6. Breaks the screen. What a talent Harry Brook is. It's 19 for 2. Punch down the ground. Not a lot wrong with the delivery. Just Bethel trying to put pressure on the bowler.
Now the knock off Lockie Ferguson and the big over off Matt Henry all of a sudden has given England some free. Now that's the shot. That's his area. And what New Zealand have got to adjust to here, and they won't bowl speed for much longer, is the fact that he's inviting them to the stumps.
Comeback followed him, bowled the Yorker, good right boot as well from Lockie Ferguson. It's 24. And that is nailed. Excellent from Bethel to end the over. Reverse sweep. We've got a contest on here. It's 34 for 2 after 5.
Who struggled a little more against spin in this competition than against pace. Brilliant. He has been brilliant so far in this innings, full of innovation and power, giving himself room outside the leg stump to access the offside. Just the one this time, but he loves. Bethel finds the gap this time. So England starting to motor now towards the end of the... Should be out. Oh yes, the change has worked. And you can see from the reaction there from Glenn Phillips and from the rest of the New Zealand fielders what that wicket means. It's not just any old wicket, it's Harry Brook. Well, that's a wonderful strike from Banton. It's not a 6, it's a 1 bounce 4. It's such a long boundary out there. That was sweetly timed. Gone, brilliant catch. That is a great catch. Phillips it is, coming in about 10 or 15 yards off the rope, and it was hit at pace, and he dived and went low, took an outstanding catch. Well,
gets it through extra cover, times it well. Mitchell in pursuit, in vain. Boundary, much needed.
First boundary in 16 deliveries.
Changing. Goes again through extra cover. Might not get a boundary this time. Mitchell will cut that off for a couple. Sweeps hard, cries catch it, but it's a fumble. McConkey out there in the deep. We've just been praising New Zealand's fielding, particularly Phillips. That's a fumble.
Yeah, It's very rare from New Zealand. Did it spin on him as you sweep it? Sometimes it spins.
Strong shot. And the sting has been taken out of it slightly from Phillips, but such was the power, it has gone for 4, 84 for 4.
Good over.
Piece of it.
Oh, it's a bit of a gift. Yeah, it really is a bit of a gift. That is very Like that, Nasser Hussain, spot on. What a start to the over for England.
This is what they've waited for, because as a leg spinner and an orthodox leg spinner, you do have to go up a little bit. So this is what Curran's been waiting for. Short boundary, leg side.
Straight up in the air. It might land safe. He's got away with it. Would you believe it? That boundary is tiny. Heaved, leg side, out. That was always going to be out. As soon as you saw it heading to that man in the deep, he ain't dropping it.
Yeah, all three commentators looked up from the monitor to see who it was going to, and all three said out.
Tickle if he's going to play like that. 1 bounce 4 reverse sweep.
Well, it's Will Jacks who is up and running with that boundary, and he's had an outstanding tournament so far. Be full of confidence.
It's gorgeous cricket shot. It really is wonderful. He's such a big player in the remainder of this match.
Oh, one of the best shots of the day from Tom Banton. His ability.
This could be out too. It is out. Chapman has got a really good pair of hands down there. He's very safe. And England are starting to feel the heat, it seems.
A rank short.
That is some cricket shot. From a new man at the crease to run at Phillips and nail it.
Well, he is a talented batter, Rayan Ahmed. As I said a moment ago, I class him as a batting all-rounder. I think he's a better batter.
Could be the 6. It's gone to the longest boundary. It's beautifully nailed. That is the biggest hit on the ground, and Jacks gets it right.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's over. Straight down the ground. I think that's 4. It is 4. This is huge for England. Worrying for New Zealand. You can see it on everyone's face. Thumped square. Thumped effectively too. Brilliant batting. Absolutely magnificent from England in that over. 22. Huge runs. Phillips is dismayed. Reverse sweep is effective. That's gorgeous cricket. Pressure on. Big pressure on the New Zealand captain.
11 from 4, Rayan Ahmed. What a gem of an innings he's playing here. That's 6 down the ground off.
Now he will clear the boundary. Will he? Does. He does. Waited an eternity to Lockie Ferguson. He went as far back as he possibly could. And Rayan Ahmed has played an goes fine down towards fine leg, and that is it. England have won.